YouTubers, this is Ms. Ray keeping it real, and today I want to do a review on sarcoidosis. I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis about 4 months ago, and I believe that I've been having sarcoidosis probably for about 6 or 7 years. Sarcoidosis is an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks good cells instead of getting rid of the bad ones. So instead of, like if you have the flu, your immune system sends its healthy cells to destroy the bad ones to get rid of the flu type of thing. That's the way I can explain it. I'm still researching since I've been diagnosed. And basically, what my immune system is doing is attacking good cells instead of the ones that need to be attacking, leaving the bad cells. So sarcoidosis causes inflammation, granulomas, which is basically inflammation within parts of the organs of your body. In my case, I have sarcoidosis of the lungs. I have inflammation of the lungs, which causes me to not be able to breathe. To have shortness of breath, and there's a lot of symptoms that go along with sarcoidosis. My journey is I'm really opening up about my disease because I have recently gone on disability because I was unable to work. I was sick all the time, and it seems as though as a chemical dependency counselor, people who came in, because I worked in an inpatient, so people came in sick, which made me sick. I caught everything from the cold, from the flu, everything. But when I catch the flu, when I get influenza, I get really sick. So I've been in and out of the hospital, of the doctor. One day I woke up and I couldn't breathe. I barely made it in the clinic just to say help. I was rushed to the emergency room. From there, I was transported to a bigger hospital where they inserted a chest tube to drain the fluid from my lungs. I was never really given a diagnosis, and I believe from my research it's because a lot of doctors don't know about sarcoidosis. I was referred to a pulmonary doctor who prescribed me high amounts of prednisone. And if anybody knows what prednisone is all about, it stinks. I had a lot of symptoms from sarcoidosis. I would wake up in excruciating pain. I would wake up and feel as though there was somebody had laid a bunch of bricks on my body. Just last week I went to the store, a store that I always go to, and when I got into the parking lot, I forgot where I was. I didn't know where I was lost, and it was really, really a frightening experience. I parked at, a spot that I never parked before. I literally forgot where I was, and that's another symptom of sarcoidosis. And of course, the worst symptom is not being able to breathe. It's not as though you're walking up a flight of stairs and you know how you're out of shape and you run out of breath and you're like, it's a different kind of not being able to get air. It's like sucking air out of a straw. You cannot grasp air, and there's no way you can get that air unless you go and get oxygen. So I do have oxygen. I am determined to live a normal life. Even though sometimes I'm really down and I can't get up or I can't go outside because I have extreme shortness of breath, I have been researching my own disease. I was referred to a cardiologist who actually was the first person who diagnosed me with sarcoidosis. He knew exactly what I had. I just had an MRI last week, and I'm excited to learn about the results to see how he can, what kind of treatment I can go through. So I'm going on this journey, and I'm going to share with you all different ways that I have, either researched or invented, like to try to keep myself more healthy. I want to live a productive life, and when I heard about the death of Bernie Mac, it really made me think, wow, like people can die from this disease, but for the most part people live. I was so heartbroken to hear about Bernie Mac. He's just a beautiful person. I loved him. He's an amazing actor and just a brilliant, funny comedian. But when I heard about his death, I didn't know anything about sarcoidosis because I hadn't been diagnosed yet. So it's a really interesting journey, and I really appreciate those out there who have sarcoidosis and share some of the things that they do to help keep healthy. And I'm just going to come up with an exercise routine, so that's going to be my next review. I'm going to share that with you. And yeah, so people living with sarcoidosis, just because they look well, don't just assume that they are well. That's something that we get a lot. I mean, a lot. My mom said, you know, you look fine, and I'm barely able to breathe. Some of the symptoms, even creating this video has, you know, is a lot of energy for me. People with sarcoidosis is always tired. We are just trying to you know, live a productive life each day. But me, I'm stubborn, and I am determined to beat this. I am determined to have my sarcoidosis go into remission so that I can get back out there and go to work. I would love to continue my field of helping chemically dependent people get off drugs and alcohol. That's my career and my passion. So hopefully, let me know if you have any ideas for me, and maybe an exercise regime that I can do that I don't have to be out there trying to jog 12 miles, because that ain't going to happen. Yeah, and so just walk with me on my journey, and I'll share with you what I come up with next. Thank you so much for watching, and be blessed, and thank you. Bye.